They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Bear. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Oregon offense is on the field. It stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Davison. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The sure hands, it's Moore.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Moore. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Moore to the air. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe kill.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Throwing Moore. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a 1st down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. 4th down, Moore. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment, calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all dialed up. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Oh, he makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets offense to get the drive started. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's more to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense.
Let's go.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dante Moore throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. In the gun on third down, Moore. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Moore to throw for it on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Moore. Snags it over the middle. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. And the Ducks have a lot of options on second and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Reads it, fires complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Riley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up.
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Broncos. Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing more. Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Now here's Moore. Tight end finds a soft spot. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Davison. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Moore from the gun on third down. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Touchdown Broncos! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Dante Moore. Working now. Going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Moore will throw. Plucks it out of the air. On the move at the 30. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It's 3rd and 5. Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Has it, and he will score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Wiley. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Keeps it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
On the move from inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the field goal unit is on the field. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with Louisiana Tech.